You can check YouTube and see what you got.
I'll test it. I'll check it out.
Might take a couple minutes to get going, but
It's listed as upcoming.
well, at least it's upcoming. At least it has a link, right?
What's that?
At least that means that's good.
Yeah,
That means it's going to come up.
Yeah. I'll send it out.
Find it? Yeah. Here we go. We're going. You got it?
Yep.
Emily, you all set? We're good? Yeah. Mike's sending it out. Hold on. All right, well, Steve Spooner's got it, so. Right? Yeah. There she is, Liz Antonelli. There you go. All right, both teams making some final preparations here for today's early start down here in Stamford at Terry Connor's rink.
Well, JT, you may be forgetting that we're on Eastern Standard Time, so it's not that early.
This is true. This is true. All right, we got a good spot here on the far side of the rink.
Or on the near side, depending on your perspective.
Away from the shark tank that is the other side, right?
Yes.
So, staying, yeah, I don't know if this is weird, this is sitting down here. But you can be wherever you want with that mic, so, you know, you could be,
where would you like me
on
to
the
be?
front.
You want me to be down by the boards, reporting from the boards?
Ooh, we might be able to do that. I don't know if Wi-Fi is going to go that far. Yeah.
This would have been better when we were, trying to stay 6 feet apart. This would have been good.
Well, no one would be in here when we were doing that, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I look back, there were some games we had at South Kent where just one cameraman allowed in, right? Yeah. That's how we got this job.
Well, barrels and barrels of history between the Sharks and the Hawks. They have played many contested games, most of these young players over the last 2 years against each other, and they may yet see each other again later this year. We've got 3 16-minute periods of bantam hockey coming at you. Sharks going left to right, Hawks in blue going right to left, Eli Kurrick in goal, and line one is the Heslin-Antonelli Sturdivant line, backed up to start by Miles Wolfe and Sammy Forenbach.
All right, ready for a puck drop, a second ready.
The ceremonial destruction of the expensive hockey sticks along the board.
And we got a puck drop here, Mike.
Thomas Heslin, very skilled at winning the puck to himself.
Forenbach contains that one. The Sharks with an early shot on net. Kurrick in net for the Icehawks today. And he traps that one with his stick.
Smart to have the early cover and get yourself into the game, get a touch.
Yep.
Nice and safe.
Get yourself another face off the far end.
I imagine it feels a little funny to just warm up for 3 minutes compared to all the warm-up time that older players have.
Oh, it's
But they don't know any different, I guess.
Oodles of time. Yeah, as high schoolers, some of these players next year have a lot more time for their preparations. Number 90 going in hard with number 91. That's Thomas Heslin. Heslin started in both working the wall, and the Shark comes up with it behind the net. Sammy coming back on it.
He's minding the gap. Forenbach is
getting that puck deep. Sharks are going to get a change on the back end.
1 minute in. Heslin ices it. We'll get a change for the Hawks, surely.
And that one sneaks by the goalie. And it's going to rim its way back up. As well.
Yeah.
So, however much you want to hop in there, I'm going to try to do some more zoom-ins today.
Hop in there talking or hop in there with the camera?
I'll do camera.
Okay, all right. Got it.
Just trying to do a better field of view for our our audience, right? Try to really come down on it.
We got the
dangerous in the slot there, huh? Another dangerous one in the slot.
Sun and Shook line is out there with Press.
Looking for the breakout here.
And Roberts on D. Sorry, Press and Wolf on D.
Wolf tries to kick that one up to Shook.
We appear to be down Jonathan
Roberts.
Roberts.
Puck in front, at the top of the crease. Somehow gets onto Ryder Press's stick, number 3. Nice little poke to get by his opponent. And looks like we might have a puck found its way out of the zone, right?
Yeah. Do we have Jonathan Roberts today? I think we don't.
Gotcha.
I think this is a 3. No, we do. But he's playing forward. I think we're missing somebody. Who are we missing?
Well, right now we got that line. Oh, Roberts is out there. Roberts with the puck right now, Mike.
Yeah, I'm wondering who we're missing because we're only running 3D. I haven't figured it out yet.
Oh, back of the net. That's a mom goal right there. Looks like it went in, but on the wrong side of the net.
Press handling the 2-on-1. Croft on the back check.
Nice job by Crofty to get back on that, Mike.
Croft is digging. Forenbach digging with him. Vidal comes away from it. He gets rid of it. This is going to be an ice. Second day in a row, these Bantams playing with one referee, which is better than the Housatonic Mountaineers did last night. They had their game canceled, or at least postponed for lack of referees. Luckily, it was postponed just to today, but Bill Camp was talking about the acute nature of the referee shortage right now. And there have been apparently several high school games canceled for lack of referees. I think they usually skate with, how many do they skate with at the high school hockey?
At least 2, right?
At least 2.
And Heslin, nice pass over to Sturdivant. Sturdivant tries to give it back.
Sturdivant handled that well on his backhand after it was deflected. Sharks get it deep, no change. Kurek adventures out a little bit, but he handles the puck and his duties comfortably.
D to D over to Press. Press could get that one up to Heslin. Heslin's going to try to start again, but not before number 90 for the Sharks to hold of it. Well, we got Gomez, dangerous player there. He lofts that one, the upper netting, and that shot way off the mark.
Doesn't put it on net, but he gets 3 points for it here on Championship Sunday.
Well, he put it on net. It's just the wrong net.
The wrong net, the big net behind
the safety
the goal over the boards. Who you got in today's NFL games, JT?
Oh, I'm big on Cincy.
Yeah.
Cincy and the Eagles, if that's a possibility, right?
Cincy and the Eagles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got my child's college savings account all tied up in those 2 games, so
well,
wish us luck.
At least you're thinking about the future.
It's UConn or no con. Press hard on the boards there. Press getting some attention. And a heavy winger there. Big deep play behind the goal line. Comes back. Oh, nice job, kind of lofting that one out of the zone. Gets it clear. That big boy's back at it, number 45.
Press does a good job going stick to stick on that shot, taking some of the sting out of it, and Kurek covers what would otherwise have been a dangerous puck. More and more we see the goalies concerned about those pucks that go hard against the boards right behind them.
Yep.
Tristan Camp noticed him yesterday really trying to take some of the momentum out of a couple of pucks that were headed in that direction, even just to slow them down and prevent that hard bounce. Chris Sun through the neutral zone. Clean entry into the offensive zone.
Brings it in. Oh, nice shot.
He had an opening.
Right to the center of the goalie. Goalie stopped it. I think he might even hit his helmet there. And look, we got a penalty coming. And might be on the Hawks here. Let's see. Maybe just a high stick with a face-off outside the zone. No, someone is in the box, right? Someone in the box?
No one in the box.
And, oh yeah, the benches here are kind of funky, right?
Yeah.
So we've got Hawks.
Referee's talking to Coach Heslin, motioning with his hands up high as if he's...
So the penalty box here for the Hawks is right down there.
Oh, thank you. We do have somebody in the box. Let's see who it is.
And on the far side, you'll see the scorers table there. That's where the box is for the Sharks, if there's one in there. But we've got one in the box. And,
don't know what the call is, but we have Jonathan DeRoberts in the box. Looks like he was bringing his hands up high.
Oh, shot by the Sharks. Deflected by Kirk's pad. Cornerback's going to bring that back, feed that over to Wolf. Miles Wolf trying to get to it. Wolf playing a little bit of tag in the middle, but Wolf comes up with it. Wolf's going to rim that one. Tries to get it outside. Heslin draws back. Back over to Fornback. Sharks on the outside, looking to draw in. Getting that big presence, that number 45. That's a big kid right there. And no ice here with a little tip, so the Hawks get a little bit of reprieve, some breathing room. That one's coming all the way down. And Miles Wolf getting tied up a little bit, but he clears it up. But not before number 90, Stamford. Oh, nice glove save by Couric. That's a can of corn right there, Mike.
Yes, it is.
No,
for Eli Couric.
That was a good effort. That was a really good effort. That was nothing easy about that.
Miles Wolf, nice job fighting at the blue line and prevented that rush from the Sharks from being more dangerous. Is this the same Sharks goalie that we've seen over the years, do you think?
It might be. Smaller guy, yeah.
I think she's got a ponytail.
Well, you know, the flow rules, too. I mean, it could also be a... Sharks getting chances.
We've got Croft, Antonelli, Press, and Fornbach.
Moving it outside. At the skates.
Nice hand by Sammy Fornbach.
No hand pass.
Didn't that go to himself?
No hand pass in defensive zone.
And even if it was, didn't he put it down to himself?
He didn't put it down. He put it down, but then the other Icehawks player got to it. But,
all right.
But I remember Coach Pete told me once that's not
Croft wins the face-off, rims it around.
Not a penalty in the USA Hockey rulebook, but.
Press will collect it, almost.
5 seconds remain on the penalty, and Hawks getting the fortune of his own exit there.
Penalty is dead.
We're even.
Sturdivant comes out. DeRoberts goes to the bench. Croft, Antonelli, and Sturdivant. 5-on-5 hockey, but still in the defensive zone for the Hawks. Sturdivant comes through the neutral zone. He's got Croft with him, and Croft didn't slow down enough.
Offsides call there.
Offsides call. Sturdivant had the puck, and Croft was over the line.
Boy, I like that little touch over there on the blue line. TCR, you know? Like, where are we?
Definitely, yeah.
You know?
We'll learn a little bit about the great Terry, or the presumably great Terry Connors at one of the intermissions, and tell all the fans about Terry Connors' rink.
Antonelli, good aggressive play. Stick action there. Backhands over is DeRoberts to Press.
Nice job by Heslin to get it to Sturdivant. Sturdivant puts it just wide.
Rifles that one just over the net, huh? Is that over the net or is it wide on that?
I think maybe both.
Looking to feed the front. Heslin and Sturdivant working together. This pair, they've combined for quite a few goals this season, Mike. Oh!
Good idea by Heslin. Antonelli was on the dot looking for the one-timer.
Great idea there.
And he's very strong with those one-timers.
I'd like to see the three of them come back on that play again. Antonelli was all set there, had some space. Like that high slot. Down in front of us. On the boards. Heslin draws it in. Heslin, and right to the Sharks' glove. Gets to his tender, and he's going to feed that back to the referee, and we're going to face off just outside the zone. No, right here.
Heslin's so skilled at getting to his forehand, even though the D knows he wants to get to his forehand and finding an opening for that shot, but Sharks goalie equal to the task. Croft will face off. He's got Shem to his right, Vidal to his left, Forenbach and Wolf.
Draw back to Forenbach. Forenbach, deep pass over to Wolf. Wolf fires that one on the ice towards the net. And Sharks.
Crisp passing by Stamford. Dump and chase by the Sharks. Forenbach, Croft, and Vidal all digging. Shem intercepts and clears the zone nicely.
Shem. And
Nick
Vidal
Vidal
comes up with it. Vidal. Oh, a little backhand, tries to nudge it in.
Nick Vidal's going to finish those
Wolf,
8 times out of 10.
Wolf, nice job turning to his strong side. Croft with a nice ripper there. That's a blocker save, huh?
Yeah, or stick. I think it might have been stick.
Gotcha.
Top end of the stick.
Croft with the back check. That's going to track down that Stanford Shark.
Wolf takes one in the cage.
Vidal kicking it out to neutral. It's chip over Stanford. Fired, goes wide. It's the Amboni doors getting some attention down there.
Ice can be a little choppy and,
and also a little chippy down there behind the net.
Choppy and chippy.
Forenbach, D-man drags it in. Oh, nice little toe drag over right to the front of the net.
Sammy goes serpentine on them.
That's got to be hard for a Shark. See that motion, almost like an eel, right? In the water.
Yes, and with the Hawk hovering, a lot of danger.
And we got Josh Shook looking to race that. Takes goal side on his opponent. Nice job there. Icehawks with the zone, able to possess, able to control.
Gunnar O with a nice win to Josh Shook, puts it at Chris Sun's chest.
Chris Sun getting jammed up there by his opponent.
We got a one-on-one.
Velazzi with some velocity. Fires that one. Goes wide.
It's a long run of play here with no whistles. But we got a whistle coming.
Now. And looks like number 3 might be coming to the box here with a roughing call. And that's Ryder Press. Headed to the sin bin for 130.
Interesting locations of these penalty boxes. We got a roughing call on Ryder Press. You know, one thing I really appreciated that you did before the broadcast was enter into an agreement with me that other than this statement right now, there will be no West Side Story references for this entire broadcast.
I did not enter
that
agreement.
That was really important that you were able to
when you're
kind of resist that temptation. I know you're a big musicals guy, as am I.
Yeah.
Broadway's in the blood. But this is all about hockey today. Here we go. When you're a Hawk, you're a Hawk.
All right, the Christmas tree that's lit up is the scoreboard, and Icehawks are on the PK. And Stamford had chances in their last advantage here when they went 5-on-4.
Sturdivant, Antonelli, Wolf, and Forenbach.
And
Stanford keeps it in the zone.
Oh, Antonelli not afraid to get a little physical there.
Not afraid.
And Sturdivant coming down ice. He's got Antonelli on his side. He's just going to fire that one. And Icehawks short-handed here, but throwing some stuff towards the net.
Miles Wolf hanging back with the hanger.
Wolf collecting at the back. Give to Antonelli. Antonelli over to Sturdivant. Sturdivant, we're going to try this again. Another 39 seconds left on the penalty. But Sturdivant's got to do some of this himself as the Hawks are down with one.
Colin Sturdivant is killing this penalty all by himself, 1-on-5. Miles Wolf is hanging out. I wish we had picture-in-picture of Miles Wolf hanging out at his defensive blue line with the hanger from the Sharks.
Yeah, you'll see that a lot. These teams with that extra man, they'll be happy to play you 4-on-4 down in the zone and then park one way down the blue line, the far blue line too.
Penalty is almost killed, 6 seconds to go. Miles Wolf gets it out of the zone, back in, but the penalty is dead.
That's going to be an ice, I believe, on the Sharks. I think they ripped it down there, so we're going to be coming down the far side.
Well, that's a nice PK by the Hawks.
Offside, sorry.
Offsides. Nice PK by the Hawks. They get a neutral zone face-off with fresh skaters, 5 of them.
That one gets glassed in. Kurek never afraid to play a puck.
And plenty skilled for it also.
Oh, that one hit the post.
That was dangerous. Nice move by Ryder Press going to his backhand.
I think I saw there, though. Kurek had that door sealed, too, so that post play.
Nice chip ahead by Shook.
I'm saying his opponent can't really skate backwards, and we've got Chris Sun. Chris Sun fires. That one's tipped and deflected up into the protective netting behind the Hawks.
In soccer, in basketball, in hockey, you get to the goal line and you look back and somebody good is going to be there. And that was Chris Sun from Gunner O. And if there hadn't been a stick to interfere, Chris Sun surely would have had a good chance to put it into the net. Nice look by Gunner.
Face off on the other side here.
Gunner wins it back beautifully to DeRoberts. DeRoberts puts it on net. It's deflected by a skate. Shook puts it into the boards. Chris Sun behind the net. O behind the net. Intercepted by Pearl. O on the back check. Pearl brings it in, dumps it. Sharks will chase. Press with the puck to Sun. Sun passes to himself, enters the zone beautifully. What a skater.
He sees 3 players. He tries to thread the needle there.
Kurek settles it for DeRoberts, who leaves it for Press. Press to Sun. Nope.
Oh, dangerous one in front. Shark comes up with that one. Not before 2 players take him to the Zamboni door.
Chris Sun made a pancake out of that Shark into the door. Tight turn toward the boards, just like Coach Brad likes it.
Oh, standing up both players there. But we got Chris Sun coming back on the far left here. He brags it in and needs some help there.
Shem was there on the back's post. Sun was trying to get it to him.
Wall right at the CCR blue line. Oh, blew up somebody's stick there.
That is not the normal way to break a stick.
Nope.
I don't know how that happened. I think the puck broke that stick.
I think it did. Had such velocity on it. Shattered that stick.
Jonathan DeRoberts, so good at the puck battle.
Well, that stick is not my kid's stick, and it's not your kid's stick, so.
No, that's a Shark stick.
Well, maybe they can use the remaining stick in the Shark cage. Poke the Sharks, right?
Yes.
Drawback.
Croft and Vidal doing nice work.
Wolf up high, huh?
Wolf to Formbach. Formbach to Vidal. Can't quite connect. Vidal on the forecheck.
Both teams having trouble organizing something here. Back and forth in the neutral zone like a tennis match. But now it's back in the Hawks defensive zone. 4-back working. Ooh, dangerous one fired.
That's a nice chance for the Sharks.
Spreading the
Lots of uninterrupted play in this game. And usually when I say that, a penalty is called.
Both teams get tired too when you get that, you know.
Full benches for both of these teams. It looks like the Sharks are running 2 full lines of D and 3 full lines of forwards, and I still haven't figured out who we're missing. That's terrible, JT. The Hawks are running.
Well, we can ask one of our spotters down in front of us here.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, we should be able to do this. Who's usually on the second line there that DeRoberts is on? Usually it is O, Shook, and Sun. They're out there.
Press gets that up to Heslin. Giving chase to Sturdivant. Sturdivant deep into the corner. Sturdivant dispossesses his opponent. Heslin comes up with it. Got him to get it to the front. Antonelli's there. All these Hawks are engaged in this play, Mike. It's always a good sign.
Foreign backs up. DeRoberts
nice
is covering
feed.
for him.
Nice feed from press over to Heslin in the corner there. And DeRoberts getting jammed up a little bit. His opponent comes up with the puck. And nice with the back check is Antonelli. Being disruptive. And they've got numbers. 4-on-2 here. Antonelli with the shot. And we got an Antonelli goal! Icehawks goal! 1-0 here, folks. As we were saying before, Mike, engaging a lot of players in a play. All of them were on previous play.
That was a pretty goal. Antonelli had, I think it was DeRoberts to his right. He was to the goalie's right on his right-handed forehand, and he just moved the goalie with his eyes. He just turned his body and looked at DeRoberts for a second, and he got that goalie moving to the goalie's left and opened up that blocker side high area, and he buried it.
That was a beauty. A thing of beauty right there. But you know, even just seeing that previous play, they were really doing some good work together. And Antonelli had that one chance out far, came out of the zone, but he came right back down with it. He was hungry.
Terrific stuff.
Miles Wolf behind the net. Miles Wolf turning up ice. Always great to see him looking up ice. Tries to feed that over to Chris Sun. And that puck's coming back. Toussaint, skilled skater in his own right. For the
Look at that
Sharks.
skating from Foreign-Bach. Incredible.
And Toussaint plays the body. Now before the Hawks try to get his own exit, but are unable to get past that pesky blue line. Good D-to-D work. Some dangerous cross passes that are connecting. Tape to tape. We got Chris Sun coming up right towards us here on the left side. Sun gets rubbed out there. Oh. Heslin comes back with it. Oh, and looks like two players exchanging pleasantries. And hack attack. Some slashes going on there. And well, we got one ref here, so we're not going to see everything. But that was something you were talking about pregame too, right?
I am a little worried about the rest of this because even before that little incident there, which I didn't catch all of, there's plenty of after the play action happening.
Are you serious? Wow!
Keeps wanting to stick in his head.
And referee's going to clarify with Coach Heslin here, and both of them discussing the fact that we'll probably have offsetting penalties to start the second period. Trying to understand that. Number 12 and looks like maybe Chris Sun 93, right? Will both be in the box. You just, you know, but in some sense, maybe this is the referee's attempt to try to just get control early, right? And,
hopefully, we can all remember that. We've got a referee shortage, everybody. He's doing his best.
Actually, that's an interesting one too, Mike. I remember learning in our coaching clinics, if coaches have any video that they want to show the referee to show them the play, it's an automatic bench minor.
So there was an NBA game last night that was very close, Celtics-Lakers. LeBron James got fouled on what it would have been the game-winning layup.
Okay.
It wasn't called. Lakers had already used their challenge.
Okay.
And a player, LeBron, throws a fantastic tantrum, which in some way was understandable because he would have made the shot. They would have won the game.
Okay.
And then a guy, one of his teammates, brings out a camera to show the referee
really?
between the end of regulation and the overtime, and he got a technical foul.
Yeah. Right.
Brought the camera out to the referee.
All right, start of the second period here. Northwest up 1-0 here. And we got two players in the box offsetting penalties, and they'll be out 1:30 and a whistle. But it's 5-on-5 hockey, and we got a puck drop here, Mike. Cross pass. Sturdivant coming up with it, or trying to at least. And his line mate Heslin charging into the corner fearlessly. And Ryder press, I believe, take this one in. They'll try to get a shot off. And following him and trailing him is, oh!
Strong shot from Antonelli, deflected, handled by the Shark goalie.
I like that play there, Mike. I like the trail from Heslin and
Absolutely.
then Antonelli able to get by.
Antonelli finds himself in a defensive position and he handles it well.
Nice little poke out. Heslin, nice shoulder check there, number 45. Number 45 is going to pay it back, I will guarantee that.
That might be the course of the game here.
Yep. And this game getting physical. Hard shot there from almost right over the blue line. And Kurek up for the task. Clears that with his stick. That made a loud sound, Mike.
Yeah, it did.
Beautiful feed from Sturdivant up to Vidal.
You can really see how the skill of these players has evolved over the course of the season. This is better hockey than it was in September.
Well, these teams matching up in December, I think, too, right?
Yeah, I think that's
You're
right.
saying that?
Yeah.
Okay. Nick Vidal.
That's to Roberts.
Roberts sent it in on the ice. That's blocked by the Sharks pendy. Getting a second chance there. Shem. Pad save. And shot by Croft to keep it in. Croft playing deep. One of his
Croft
D-men
puts
is
it
in,
deep.
right?
He gets it to Vidal, not quite.
Comes back to Foreign-back. Foreign-back feeds that back over. It's in the low slot. Oh, being pesky.
Shem making a mess in front.
Just throwing stuff to the net. Good things happen, Mike. And Wolf is going to pull that. He collects. Feeds that back up to Shem.
Great skill by Wolf to handle that puck.
That goes to the Zamboni doors. Gets rimmed around. Toussaint. Again. Toussaint, dangerous player. But that comes up onto number 21.
Vidal puts it hard into the pads. Shem collects. Back to Wolf at the D.
And Wolf's got to give chase on that in the neutral zone. Nice job to turn it away and towards the boards. Toussaint, crafty player. Got to keep an eye on him for sure.
Wolf
And
with speed into the zone.
Wolf. That one gets tipped up.
Hawks get a change. Lines are definitely a little funky. Players changing for, I can't quite figure out the order.
Well, we got to keep in mind we have, Vidal fires one, and we're going to get a stoppage, but both players, looks like both players will come out of the box there, offsetting penalties. So the far side there, right, number 12, and Chris Sun, number 93, that was the first stoppage, in
Of that
the
entire
second-
period?
Of the
Yeah.
period so far, yeah. So
Hawks
both-
up 1-0 over the Sharks.
I always find that fascinating how long a penalty can be when you have those offsets at or whistles,
Great feat by Chris Sun. Still zone time for the Hawks, but it's coming the other way. Josh Shook puts the Hawk into the boards, allows Ryder Press to collect. Shook to O with a nice chance here. Sharks able to retreat.
Getting physical in that corner. Oh, started there by Sun and Shook, I think, both involved in that one.
We got a stick on the ice. Whose stick is that? That's Shook's stick.
That was, I think that player was got kind of sandwiched, I think, between Shook and Sun, and he retrieves his stick. Well, we get a face-off outside the zone here. Offside's call, probably, right?
Yes. Okay, I don't think we're missing any players. Somehow I got crossed up earlier.
I'm glad you've used a lot of your cognitive function this
You know,
evening
I-
on that exercise.
I thought we were running 3D,
I was just ignoring you.
because you decided we weren't missing anybody?
Oh, I just wanted to keep our fans tuned into what's happening on the ice. Oh, and nice job there. That was a DeRoberts ripper. That was a bar down, I feel. That might have actually been in the net, but waved off.
All kinds of sticks on the ice and gloves on the ice. Players collecting equipment.
That was a tic-tac-toe. Painting that top corner. And Heslin's coming back. He's going to carry that back. And a little ticky-tack stuff happening right now. And
I hope all these players can protect themselves because they're going to need to be able to.
yep,
This game's going to get messy.
it already is, and we're seeing it in the corner right now, Mike.
I think we're going to need to see the referee
Yeah,
be a
that's
little
high
more
stick, I
assertive.
believe. I will say, I mean, sometimes the tension in this arena when these two teams are matched up, I can't really do justice to describe how tense it feels for the Icehawk families.
Definitely.
It just plays different, and I don't know if I'm off base on that, Mike, but
No, I think you're right. And I'm looking at the clock, and I kind of wish it was 10 minutes to go in the third period right now.
that's right.
But it's 10 minutes to go in the second period.
A lot of hockey, but you know, a lot of other shenanigans. Oh, nice job by Sturdivant. Fires that in from center ice. And
It was wobbling, and the Shark goalie couldn't handle it, which allowed for a change.
coming in hard here. Oh, nice job by Wolf to come up with that one. Wolf feeds that up. Vidal's going to give chase. Vidal, good speed. And he's got Crofty to the middle. Oh, that's Shem. 11 and 97 look the same there for a second.
The right and the left sometimes is the only way to tell the difference.
And they're offsides, I guess? Offsides call there. All right, 9:49 remaining in the second. If you're just joining us, Icehawks are up one, grabbing one early, and that was Andrew Antonelli. So Uncle Kevin, lay a show shout out. If you called Andrew Antonelli for first goal today, you are the raffle winner.
The odds weren't very good on that bet, though.
No, they're pretty short odds, right? But I don't think there's any gambling in North Carolina, Uncle Kevin, so. Oh, almost five holes him.
Did it go through the legs, but somehow not in the net?
Yeah, I think it went through the legs and then deflected off part of the pad
Yeah.
off to the side. So unconventional save by any stretch. Oh! And good job by Eli there. Eli keeps that clear.
What a connection by the Sharks. A
Yeah, they had a play set up there.
very long cross-ice pass.
The Hawks are up for the task. Another centering pass. Dangerous centering pass. That's deflected up and over the net. And they're trying to feed over to Toussaint. Toussaint, glove save by Couric. He's unable to trap it though. But Icehawks on transition, in transition, coming up ice.
Great job by Forenbach with that nice pass to Vidal.
Sam at the boards, at the Icehawks bench. I feel like there's some dangerous action just even coming by the boards by respective benches here on either side, Mike.
A lot of heavy breathing by players as they come off the ice. This is a high-effort, high-intensity game right now.
Chris Sun coming up ice. Chris Sun dragging from the right, trying to turn in.
Such a strong player, able to hold off that check.
With the kind of pressure today, though, he's got to move that puck. Either skate it or pass it or shoot it. It's only three things to do once you get it, Mike.
Do not stand there.
To Roberts. Roberts getting the better of that puck. Gets it over the blue line, and we're clear into the zone. 8 minutes remain in the second period. Chris Sun turns that one. Chris Sun pushes his opponent off the puck. And, oh, nice job by Sturdivant. A little poke check there.
What a great poke checker for
And
a right-handed
oh.
player.
Peskiness pays off. And I feel like that hit the netting, but no call. Fires another one. Nice job by Press to fire that one.
Quick
The
hands
lefty
by
shot.
Press.
Antonelli. Oh, and a cleanup there for Sturdivant. Beautiful rebound. Juicy rebound. And Hawks getting some chances here, Mike. Some good pressure. And Press is going to turn that one outside. Press turns that one. Nice little drag over. He gets jammed up. And looking for a pass there, but he was jammed up pretty good. He was unable to even try to get that puck to his stick. All right, both teams that face off outside the zone. Thomas Heslin, his wingers, Sturdivant and Antonelli. And D pair of DeRoberts and Press.
Tension mounting at the just past the halfway point of this game. Thomas Heslin engaged with the Sharks bench.
Slapper by Press. A little off the mark, but he gets that puck deep. Working that. Nice sauce pass. Antonelli unable to connect from Heslin. And tripping that one out, but Comstock gets to it, and Eli's going to get a cover. Kurek covers that, and we get a stoppage and a face-off inside the Icehawks.
We do have some stats available on the board. 15 shots on goal for the Hawks and 14 for the Sharks. That is more evidence that this is as tight a game as it feels. 1-0 Hawks. Second period.
Oh, pinching out hard to the D. D pinching really hard.
Shem does a nice job collecting the puck, but he pays for it. No good deed goes unpunished on this ice.
Nope.
Some bad deeds go unpunished.
I feel like some of these Sharks, they finish the check. They don't start the check, they just finish the check.
Yeah.
It's not during the play, it's all after the play.
Yep.
Sunk pulls that out, tries to rip it back in. Croft with the puck. Croft enters the zone. He's got Vidal on his far side. Tries to feed up over the net. Hawks looking for an exit. Toussaint, this line getting some action. And Toussaint drags that all the way up, and multiple Hawk defenders unable to stop him.
Puck's going all the way, but there's no ice. Snuck past the feet of the Sharks defender.
Strides into the corner, didn't get that one, but no call.
Thought maybe we'd have a check in the back there.
Hawks got the change there.
It's also possible I don't really know the rules.
Play the puck. Sammy with a nice turn, rips it out, gets it to center ice.
Wolf and Forenbach so skilled at that little turn and push against the boards when under pressure.
Yep. Well, the nice thing too, the wingers are expecting it, so they know it's going to get a cross pass coming over to them. Nice job by Forenbach to get it out of the zone. And I like this here. Gunnar O, Chris Sun working together.
Hawks get a change.
Nice little backhand pass by Sun. Sun's in the corner there. Sun's getting shoulders thrown on him. Sturdivant on the ice. Sturdivant, Sun, getting to number 45 right in front of us. Both teams pretty close in Tier 3, right, Mike? It's standing-wise. Oh, dangerous. Oh! Nice stop by Kurek. Kirk with 2 stops there, and this is getting pesky.
He's got to start calling things.
Yep.
He's got to start putting people in the box.
Well, these sticks are weapons. We know that, right?
Yeah.
And one kid you don't want to get fired up if you're the opponent. It's Colin Sturdivant. And we've seen this before from Sturdivant. Start playing him hard, he's going to play you harder. Deep in the corner. Sturdivant there. Sturdivant at the net. Net's dislodged.
That's another broken stick.
Another broken stick, number 12. For number 12, the broken stick.
It has been a more expensive game for the Sharks so far. They're paying for the ice and paying for these sticks.
Net's still dislodged. Net off there.
I think it's back on.
Okay. Yeah, we've seen that from Sturdivant before, though. He gets fired up, and when he gets fired up, pity the fool. Right? When he gets a full head of steam, he's going to come down. I think that's why we saw him end up in the net there too.
He's going to kill you. He's going to kill you with skill.
Yep. Kill you with skill. I like that, Mike. You should make a T-shirt. Scanlon upset about his broken stick. He's giving it to Sturdivant. Heavy there. Good D work by Press. Press. Oh, a little fakey fake move. Presses deep. Back for him is Heslin. Sturdivant saying, hey, I'm here.
Nice job by Heslin.
And an offsides call there. It's funny going from the high school game back to this, and then
What's it feel
offsides.
like?
Well, no, just like seeing her offsides and like, oh, it's just over the line.
Oh, yeah.
You know, not with the tag up rule.
Yeah.
So, like, what do we? Oh, that's why we're playing. That's why. All right, face off at center ice here. Heslin on the charge. Heslin's got Antonelli to the center. Antonelli gets deep, unable to get to that pass. A couple good sauce passes from Heslin today. D-Man helping out. They get it over the line.
Sturdivant has the map of all the players and where they're going and how fast in his head. He can make those blind passes so effectively.
To Roberts. And it's like Wolf steps up, gap that up and throw it in. Comes back. Nice communication there. Wolf plays it. And Sammy Fornback, I know he's going to win this race. He comes back, gets it up. He needs a winger there, though. Dangerous puck. And we get a stoppage. Not sure what the stoppage was. It looks like Miles Wolf might be coming to the box for a trip.
So let's play this
81.
out. Let's play this out forward. These teams are going to be in the state tournament together.
Tier 2,
They'll
tier
probably-
3, tier 3, yep.
They'll probably play a round robin game.
They may not play each other because they're so close in the rankings.
Okay,
Seeding.
so it's likely that they'll play in the single elimination phase.
Yes, which happened last year with the PWB,
Yeah.
PWA team, right?
And they,
We called that game, by the way.
Yep.
Win to win.
that was a great game.
Yep.
And likely, it's possible that they will be, and even likely that they'll be the top two teams in tier
tier
3,
three, yes.
and then move on and play each other maybe again in the New Englands.
If it all comes to bear, right? Oh, dangerous here. And no goal. Waved off. Kurek with some amazing acrobatics.
Wow.
And making some snow angels and stopping that puck, Mike. And Icehawks bench really appreciates that, and you can hear that. Oh, we got a princess in the house here, Mike. Far side of the ice.
Oh,
Snow
ladies
White.
and gentlemen, Snow White is in the building.
I think it's her birthday today.
I see happy birthday streamers. I think we've got a ice skating birthday party.
Squirrel.
I think it's a fifth birthday.
Stop by Kurek.
On that
Dennison.
previous sequence, Kurek makes the first, second, and third saves.
Yeah.
And the second and third, he was not on his skates.
No, he was not. He was on his back.
All right, we're trying to kill the penalty here. The Hawks are. We've got Croft, Press, and Fornbach.
Chris
1:09 to go.
Chris disguised that one.
Off a glove of a Shark.
And no ice called.
1 minute to go
Croft giving
in the
pressure.
penalty. 2:20 to go in the period.
So Icehawks on the PK. And the Sharks have had chances so far in this power play. It looks like a hand pass there, right? That one
Except
right
I think
in
it went.
front.
I think it went his glove to the goalie.
Yeah, right.
Might have gone in if it hadn't. If Eli hadn't been there to save it. I feel like there's been a little bit of a release of the tension. I don't know why.
I think the penalty might have helped us.
Yeah.
It's the other side of the ice.
They often do.
right?
They often do.
Pelosi, shot, and tried to jam that in the pad. That's
Great
off
job
right now,
by
though.
Roberts.
And we get a stoppage. And Eli,
So strong. Eli Kirk, so strong. What a
initial
save.
stop, pad save, takes away the downstairs so well, Mike.
That second save, the pad save, I think was a really difficult save and required a lot of strength.
Well, even just to see number 45 jamming his
Yeah.
stick on that
He's a
pad.
big boy.
Even trying to move that leg.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, try to just brute force it in.
Sturdivant wins the faceoff, but the Sharks regain it. Press battling with 45 in front of Eli Kirk, just trying to move him out of his
Number
house.
45 is going to park himself, try to take away that vision. But Kirk's a big boy too.
So Roberts, terrific work.
And we got 10 seconds remaining in the penalty. And one place, it's almost better to have it on a blue stick than it is a white stick right now. Oh, hard shot there.
Oh, jeez. I think DeRoberts found Found some flesh.
Yes.
The penalty is dead. The Hawks kill it. Eli Kurek uses that golden stick of his to rim the
Glass
puck.
too. And that's going to be an offsides. Trying to turn that one quick, but
That would be a great advantage call, right? Collins. I mean, it's a 3-on-2 on Cullen Sturdivant's stick.
yeah.
It's not a call.
Kurek up for the task here.
Playing
well.
great.
Yep.
21 shots now for the Sharks, 18 for the Hawks, 1-0. Hawks, 1 minute to go in the second period. Thomas Heslin brings it into the zone. He's got it on his forehand. Throws it at the goalie. Makes the save. Hawks thank their tender. 1 minute on the dot to go in this period here at the Terry Connors
I think
rink.
that's a tendy. He's
That's a tendy?
Diminutive, yeah, a little
Yeah,
diminutive. so.
okay, got it. Forehand back from the point with a shot.
Oh! There we go, Icehawks goal. Sandy Morton back from the point. I think I tracked that one in. Cue that one up for us, Mike. That was a drawback to Sammy Fornback?
That was a drawback to Sammy Formbach, who collected it, took the wrist shot, and Cullen Sturdivant tipped it down. Classic angle of deflection. I don't know if it went through the 5-hole or under a glove, but it did go from high to low, and goalies, I think, hate the high to low.
They do. Rising shot. And you know what, we get chances of the points, though. I mean, we throw them to net. It's always fun.
Yep.
So, you know, just like you had talked about releasing some tension before, I think that it's going to change.
May build.
Yes, that
Okay.
calculus may change on that statement in the last 45 seconds in this period.
I think we're in a next goal is a big one situation. Is it going to be 2-1 or 3-0?
Yep. And Shem dragged down there. A lot of action down the far board
Croft
there.
and Shem and Vidal. Vidal comes away with it as he often does.
Oh, give it
Miles
to space.
Wolf does a
Vidal's
nice
there for
job.
space.
Yeah. 26 seconds to go. I love that jam in by Josh Shook, especially with 20 seconds to go in the period.
Well, we know 20 seconds is an eternity.
They can go end to end
hockey.
and back again in 15 seconds.
So it's not coming down this way, but it's on the stick of a shark. But that's from Wolf. Feeds that up. And last couple seconds,
That'll do it.
and those tick off. Good, nice wide angle here. All right, Mike. Hey, Icehawks getting the second one in the second period to get this to 2-0. And what do you see happening in third period, Mike?
Well, hopefully we see some tight refereeing
Good point.
because it is, especially if it's a 1-goal game late, even if it's a 2-goal game late and Sharks pull their tender, we can foresee some frantic action. Sharks coach is drawn on his whiteboard. And Coach Heslin not using the whiteboard now, using his words and the power of persuasion, moral persuasion with his charges.
Moral persuasion.
Everybody's sweating down there except maybe Tristan Camp.
Maybe Tristan can't. Wow, that's
Beautiful setting here at the Terry Connors rink. We walked down along the cove.
yeah.
There were lots of birds, lots of people enjoying the unseasonably warm weather.
Yeah.
48 degrees here in Stamford on the Sound.
January 29th, right?
January 29th, 30th.
Gotta love it. Right?
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
And I hope our audio is coming through well. I'm thrilled to have a
Kinda fun, right?
lapel pinned.
Yeah, actually, we should probably show that.
Yeah, this
A
is
little
this is
setup
the
here. We
hardware.
got,
This is-
a little hardware thanks to Joe Barlow High School.
There we
right?
go. Thanks
Yeah.
to Joe Barlow
Got our
High School. Region? What region?
$300 microphones here.
Oh boy.
It's all grant funded though. Don't worry.
No taxpayer dollars were spent on this equipment.
No,
that
your
we're-
E-rate funds paid for that, so you can thank your cable company for that extra charge on your bill.
Funny how dollars flow around, isn't it?
It is, right? All right, I want to thank Terry Connors for the amazing Wi-Fi, because if it weren't for this Wi-Fi, we would be up over there broadcasting behind that press box.
Uncomfortably.
Oh, very much so. So I'm glad this all worked out. Thanks to Chris O'Shea for O'Shea Productions.
We would have easier White Claw access if we were back there.
Oof. That's such subtle shade. It's so great, right?
Okay, we've got what you might call the second line, the O-line, offensive line. Gunner O, Josh Shook, and Chris Sun. Shook tries to get it to O, but can't quite. So Roberts with some...
Oh, loose puck, loose puck. Oh, loose puck floats by.
Woo! That
Into
was
the
an
crease.
untended puck on the right side of the crease.
Number 16 wants that one back.
And Couric deals with that deflection. Such a difficult
Yeah, nice
situation.
job by Kurt to trap that one in his tender.
puck's
And,
coming one way and then goes the other.
Yeah, it was right there. It was coming across the side there and just kind of, and it was funny because number 16 looks like he overskated a little bit.
Couldn't quite get it.
It's just right there.
Couldn't
Like,
quite get it.
couldn't put it home, but
Yeah.
fortunate for the Hawks. A lot of good stick action here. Most of that sound you can hear
Bang,
coming
bang,
from
bang.
that.
15 minutes to go here in the third period. 2-0 Hawks.
Jada Roberts, hard into the corner, and making D come down. And we got Colin Sturdivant, the whole head of steam. And Sturdivant nails that one right to the back of the net. And we got an Icehawks goal early in the third period. 1 minute and 7 seconds in.
Really,
Sturdivant
Sturdivant was
strikes.
even with his Shark competitor, but two hard strides put him right in front of the D, and he goes from his left to his right, and as soon as the goalie opened his or her feet to make that stride from right to left, opened up the 5-hole, and Sturdivant put it right through the 5-hole.
I'm not going to tell anybody how to coach right now, but I tell you, let me get one timeout. You know what? When it's a 3-0 game, with that kind of energy that just left the building for the Sharks,
Yep.
Wouldn't be such a bad time to have a timeout and reset with your Sharks, your baby Sharks.
And for those of us interested in the moral and sporting development of young people, a 3-0 game is much better than a 1-0 game.
Yes. Yep. Just for the pure safety of some of these players. right now.
Absolutely.
But that could also be a hack attack too. You know.
Yeah,
Nothing to lose. You know, and everything. I know some of these players have gotten pretty beat up this game.
What do you think SDE is over on that? Established 1983, the Sharks and the SDE, Stanford Development.
Expo? I don't know. Shot on
Adele.
the far side. Shem backhands that one over. Tries to get that over. And still at the net. And looks like Crofty's going to get some. Oh, a little feisty there. Number 11. You know anything about that?
I think there's some growing confidence. I think the hand to the
Someone's going
face.
box. Someone's going to the box.
Okay,
Looks like,
that's a call.
it's like ponytail.
That's the right thing. That's a hand to the face. That's how it should be, and that's the only
Sticking
thing.
up for himself. There you go.
I think that's the only thing that is going to keep this situation diffused is
Yeah.
that right hand going into the air.
So number 5 for the Sharks goes into the box. This is probably not also a good setup either, where like each team can see each other and stare each other down.
Oh, totally.
On the bench, like it seems like
I mean, the only thing worse is being next to each other. So maybe it's better.
maybe it's better, but like you can't not see the person
Yeah,
across
yeah.
the ice. Oh, hard shot there by Press. That's a pad save for the baby Shark on the far side. Couric. looking
Terrific
for the
pass by
assist.
Couric.
Couric. And grabbed out of the air by the number 63. And Hesel with a nice release there. Quick release.
Very quick, very strong.
Good wrist action.
Able to get it
I think
high.
that's interesting too. When they're younger, right? They always want to see these huge slappers, and then when they play here, maybe you don't see too many slaps anymore. You can get such good wrist
They don't have
shots.
time.
Yeah.
Is one of the reasons.
Snapshots. It's the slap shot that's the exception, I feel like.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, the Divas will sometimes key up on it, you know?
Yep.
But even that right there, you can do much better with a wrist shot. Oh, Heslin smells that one. He steps in on it. Comes from the dot. And Heslin tries to bang that one in. Shout out to Kate Heslin. I know she's watching today. Very interested in the stream.
And 40 seconds to go here in this penalty. Lots of chances so far for the Hawks.
And
Stamford clears the zone though, so Ryder Press will reset. Gets it to Foreign-Bach. Foreign-Bach up to Sturdivant. Sturdivant enters the zone. He's got Heslin with him.
Oh,
Terrific
shut
pass.
down Heslin. Number 12, heavy stick there. Surprised they didn't blow that stick up too.
One thing Stamford seems to be really good at is preventing clean shots.
Weird whistle coming from
Weird
up in the
whistle.
stands.
They prevent clean shots. They get a lot of stick on shot
Yep.
opportunities.
And that kills the penalty. That was the first penalty for the Icehawks, or the first power play today for them, right? Here in the
Yes.
third.
Sturdivant, such a clever passer, gets it to Heslin. Andrew Antonelli back checking hard.
A little whiffer on that one there.
Counts 0-1 on him.
Yep. I liked that one last week. That was a good one. Count 0-1. And Heslin back on the attack. Heslin trying to make some space for himself between that player and the wall. Puts that right to the Tendy. Tendy traps it.
Thomas
And-
Heslin giving the old, you can check me, but you got to catch me,
Oh, shoot.
to number 45 for Stamford, who really likes to check. Which is not a crime,
Not a crime. It is part of the game. It's
part of the game.
But, you know.
but it's a secondary part of the game. Having the puck, I think, is the primary part of the game.
Let's
Okay, we got a little technical or hardware work, but we're back in the game. Chris Sun has a chance,
The sun is looking up.
puts it
Feeds
behind.
that one over.
Oh, blows
goes
out a
down.
tire.
Yeah.
Wow, Miles Wolf shows off his quick feet.
Oh, trying to center that one over to the Sun. Oh, coming around with it. And that going against the glass, and Miles Wolf retrieves. Miles Wolf looking there for a cross pass. The Sun, good passing lane there that opened up. Makes good use of it.
If that
Sun.
hinge pass is covered, the cross pass is open. The diagonal pass is open. I think
Yep.
that's almost a rule.
Goalie at his knees right now. Interesting. He pulls back. Net.
Sun has a minute.
Sun's got space too. I mean, giving a lot of space to the Icehawks right now in a 5-on-5. Really surprised by that, Mike.
I think we have a little fatigue from the Hawks.
Thornback
From the Sharks.
throws another one in there. That one goes to the right.
We got a come on Sharks pick it up cheer from the bench.
Well, that might have been come on Shook from Jason Shook in front of us.
Oh, okay. All
That's
right.
what I think I heard.
All right.
And there's Shook. And Harris maintains possession in the zone. Sharks in the zone. And Kirk says, you know what? I'm going to stop this.
Let's take a minute.
Yep. Let's gather ourselves and gather this puck.
Icehawks have pulled back ahead in the shots department, and that might be on the strength of their shots that were not saved. 25 shots on goal for the Hawks and 24. I think we're getting good goaltending out of the Sharks, but I also don't doubt that goaltending is a really big part of the difference in this 3-0 game.
No doubt about that.
Shots are even, but one team's up
Coming into the
3-0.
zone with Vidal. Got Croft towards the net. And we got a penalty coming here.
Little middle finger deployed.
Oh. Or no, that was number one. And looks like I didn't see the play.
I didn't see the play either. Interference
Elbow?
call.
Elbow or interference?
I think her name is Puck.
Is that right?
P-U-K, I think is her name, number 20. She was born for it.
Okay.
And can you deploy your middle finger with a hockey glove on?
It's really hard.
It's
really hard.
It's hard, right? It takes some strength. Or at least, a used glove, a well-used glove.
Sharks bench voicing some of their displeasure right now.
Bordering on apoplectic.
Apoplectic. Okay, I don't need a dictionary to watch hockey on Sunday morning here, Mike. All right, this is not SAT vocab review.
Croft, Vidal, Shem, DeRoberts, Press.
Second power play for the Hawks, and we saw the Sharks play it pretty conservative. And Press is going to pinch down.
There's
on
another
that one.
puck on the ice. There is another puck on the
There's
ice.
a second puck. And the puck that counts is the one that goes into the net. And Icehawks have a power play goal. Nicholas Vidal leads the choo-choo train. And there was a second puck. The one that matters goes in the net, but I can see the confusion.
It's like practice where there's lots of pucks on the ice, but everybody knows which one we're playing.
Well, that frees puck from the penalty box, but when puck was freed from the penalty box, there was a second puck.
So there have been 2 pucks on the ice often today.
Well, one puck was off the ice. That was the player.
Yep.
BUK.
And 2 of the biscuit pucks were on the ice.
And Icehawks 4-0 here. 10 minutes remaining in the third period. Or regulation, as we like to say.
A lot has changed since 10 minutes to go in the second period.
Getting jammed up there. Kurek closing the door. Taking the entire downstairs, middle floor, and even some of the upstairs away.
Forenbach with skill upon skill with his stick.
It's a Miles Wolf at the back there. Miles Wolf going to feed that back over to the winger. Sturdivant.
Almost feels like the Hawks are killing clock.
It might be, right? It might be getting the 2 passes, 3 passes before you can shoot play. Well, I doubt that's the case because I don't think Coach Heslin's going to play a game like that.
Not right now.
Especially a team like this.
Especially in the defensive zone.
Nope. Yeah, no, you don't. Yeah. Make sure you guys pass a couple times in the defensive zone before you leave. Yeah, pretty sure that's not how you play D.
Heslin, Sturdivant, Antonelli. So far we've got goals from Sturdivant, Antonelli, Vidal.
Doing a lot of that work there.
Who am I missing? Sturdivant, Antonelli, Vidal.
Antonelli's coming up, and Antonelli's going to give chase. Heslin's going to lay back and pinch down. Oh, there you go. Miles Wolf gets a little ripper. That just goes to the left. He gets it deep. Heslin on the wall. Heslin digging. On our front side here. And Heslin comes up with it. Heslin's going to come outside the circle. Rips that one.
Net's off.
That net gets pushed off. And net's off right now. No call on it. And open puck. Net dislodged.
Strong stick by Wolf.
Playing. Antonelli's going to go in cautiously.
Very
Smart.
Yeah, business decision.
Yes. This is a purely transactional, right? Sanny, far and back with a nice turn. Shuts that
45
down.
with a strong shot. Blocker saved by Kurek.
Oh, that one turned by Paluzzi.
He was able to get a lot on that.
Sure did, but I heard that pad resound from here.
Yep.
Good pad save. 16 looking to give it some life. Chases his own shot. 2 hard hits in the corner. You saw those. I've got to think someone's going to the box. It might be Heslin here. Heslin sticking up for his teammate. A little indignant that he's going into the box after that. Pretty
I
vicious
think
hit.
I'm with you now that it's better when the benches are next to each other.
Yes.
After some of the seeing some action.
Heslin goes to the box. 130. I think that's got to be a roughing call. I didn't see the.
He took a few strides at him, didn't he?
He sure did, but I think it was after the initial hit. It might have been a retaliatory, right? Trying to stick up for his teammate.
Yep. The initial hit. I mean, he wasn't playing the puck, and Miles Wolf didn't have the puck.
All right, well, that's John Crofts right there. He's coming up ice on the penalty kill. Oh! No effort on the puck at all. And skate away here, boys. Skate away. Gotta hope Croft is all right. No effort on the puck. And that's going to land you in the box too. So we're going to have some bit 4-on-4 action for a while, which might actually be good because there's a little more elbow room for everybody. Seems at this point. Seems to be a little tight.
You say that as if they're trying to avoid each other.
I feel like they'll feel like they're sitting in the middle seat on a transcontinental flight here. You know,
They're not in the back seat
They're all
of a
fighting
station wagon.
they're like arguing. They're angling for armrest space. You know.
All right, we've got a Christmas tree, as you say, scoreboard, 2 penalties, 4-on-4 hockey. Sturdivant, Antonelli, DeRoberts, and Press for the Hawks. And I feel like I know some of these Sharks as well as I know some of the Hawks.
Yeah, Gomez, that's a name I remember from last year.
Toussaint.
Gomez gets dropped. Looks to pay it back to Press, but Press probably got another 50 pounds on him. Oh, hard hit there. And It goes into the box.
It is the kind of thing where a couple of early whistles prevent the need for these late whistles.
Right. Well, we hear this from our on ice or off ice official expert, right? Bill Camp will say that. It's about communicating. Penalties aren't about, you don't use that to communicate. You communicate with the kids to let them know, and then you assign penalties to let them know.
And he did that. To a degree, from up here, it seemed like our referee was doing that. He was talking a lot to the kids.
Love those colors, though. Look at that. Look at that scoreboard all lit up. That is beautiful. I mean, not what's on it, but just the color scheme is really.
It's a new scoreboard. It seems it's a nice scoreboard.
From 1973. No.
Yeah, 27 shots for the Hawks. 26.
Hard shot stopped by Courage. And we're calling another penalty.
It's going to be one-on-one hockey soon.
One-on-one hockey.
With just the goalies.
Well, it doesn't work like that, Mike. It never goes to one-on-one. It never even goes past 3-on-3. But
we do have 3-on-3.
There's plenty more room in that penalty box on both sides. So, oh my gosh, let's get a picture of that scoreboard right now.
All right,
hey, Emily. See the Christmas tree that is that scoreboard?
Okay, 3-on-3 hockey.
Oh, nice sweep by
Antonelli saves the goal.
Antonelli with nice little backhand sweep away. And 3-on-3 hockey. We're not playing overtime here. This is just the third period. 7 minutes left.
This is just regulation.
Antonelli at the blue line. He's getting jammed up. Again, like I said, a lot of space here, Mike.
A lot of speed for the Sharks too.
Sharks off sides, and there's only two other players on the ice. Pearl a little upset.
And Harris says, "My fault" to Pearl. My fault. One of the Pearls. I think we have 2 Pearls on the Sharks. Harris says, "That's my bad."
All right, so we got Croft.
Pearl does not disagree.
Playing with 2D here.
These are fast skaters for the Sharks, and we'll see how this goes.
That puck squirts out. Press gingerly goes to retrieve it. Press is going to try it again, but he says, "Hey, you know what? I'll give Sammy a shot at this one." Sammy says, "No, you do it."
Let's go. Let's go. Go play. Go play. Go play.
Press. Oh, then Icehawks add one. So we got 4-on-3 action for a little bit here. And Icehawks is going to move it outside. Nice job by Heslin. Sweet move there. Bar down. And Heslin indignant that puck was not called as a goal. The way it bounced down onto, if not just past the goal line. Busan comes out of the box now. Everyone kind of gets escaped here.
Oh my goodness.
Just like I've asked for before, wish there was a network for the guy coming out of the box.
Yep.
And Heslin was that guy for the Hawks, and then Toussaint on the other side. And Sturdivant comes out of the box. Puck comes out. Barnum comes out of the box. We're 5-on-5 hockey
We
now.
need 2 additional cameras to track the penalty boxes, and somehow, in all of that action, 0 goals. I think.
Well, I think if
you think that was in?
Number 91, he would say that was in.
Do you think it went in?
I think it did.
Yeah.
I think if we were filming down there, Amy Sturdivant would probably ask us to replay the video.
Where did it go? What do you think it hit exactly?
It hit the crossbar and then it came right down and held out.
Do you think
it came down into the white part?
Into the white part.
Yeah.
I see.
And those, I mean, that's not uncommon for that to happen. It happened so fast that even the best official, even a goal line judge would have a hard time with that one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
And we don't have overhead goal cams here. Yeah.
We have one guy who might be 60 feet away or more.
That's right. And then obviously the 2 jokers like us who say it went in, you know. And that comes right to, that was interesting how that puck just was slowly finding the little gap between the butterfly of Kirk's pads, and he kind of corrals it in there like a kid playing with a stream, making the water all go one place.
And he does the best thing he can do to defuse the situation, which is skate away. You can't protect a goalie who's not there.
Right.
Okay, O will take the face-off. He's got Shook and Sun. Confident play by DeRoberts.
Yeah, nice job by DeRoberts. DeRoberts another on his stick again. DeRoberts coming up ice. Roberts turns that one, but he gets it deep. Chris Sun is going to give chase. Chris Sun coming around.
4:50 to go.
He's got Shook in the corner. Sun comes back up to Wolf. Wolf pinches down, and looks like we got a stoppage here. with a little verbal exchange. Looks like maybe the two of them are going together. 17 and his counterpart, number 44, is that on the other side? They'll both go to the box. I think they were exchanging pleasantries. Not sure what the call is here. And just double rough, is that what that is?
I guess so.
I've never seen that with double rough.
No.
Or just offset, maybe that means offset.
I don't know.
So 448.
Worse
whistle.
even than the benches across from each other is the penalty boxes across from each other.
It's hard to bring a kid to the box when you have to bring two at a time.
Especially with the offsetting penalties. Then they're standing there.
It's kind of like when you're on a field trip and you have to take some kids to one bathroom and
Yeah,
then kids to the other bathroom at
yeah.
the same time as a chaperone. How do you do that, you know?
Okay, we have offsetting penalties, presumably a minute and a half, so Shook will come out at 3:18, or the whistle after 3:18.
Press, gloves it, pulls it down. Roberts walking it in a little bit. Shot, goes back to press. He'll give it a shot himself. That one rockets wide. Shem says, hey, I'll give it to you, press, do it again. I don't think he's expecting that one. And
Harris comes in, he's got a 2-on-1 with Velazzi. Eli Kurek can handle that.
nice job to get over to Shem.
Nice pass
Shem with
by
a tippy
Shem.
Tap over to Vidal.
Four minutes to go.
4 minutes to go, and we're up 4. That's a good sign.
I hope that the quality of this equipment is bearing out in the broadcast.
Yeah, please, any feedback you have, let us know. I did have the option on the mic setup that we could do separate channels or same channel.
What does that mean?
So we could either have it so I was in their left ear and you were in their right ear, or we're both in both of their ears. So, hard hit. And I think we're just going to get an offsides call. No, we're going to get a face-off. And Thomas Heslin wiping himself off and
So there's some
taking a bow there.
some songs that you listen to where sometimes it's right left.
Right.
I can't
Right
think.
channel, left channel.
Yeah.
Right.
What are some songs like that? I'm trying to think.
Some of those cool songs with the headphone songs. Songs made for headphones, as Spotify calls it. You know?
Oh, okay.
Keeping things light over on the other side there. All right, we're going to have a face-off inside the zone, just to the right of the Baby Shark Tendy.
Heslin, Sturdivant, Antonelli, back to Forenbach, to Wolf. Wolf will step in and shoot it, I bet.
That one goes right to the glove. And we got 121 remaining on the power play. I think we're still doing the third power play for the Hawks. Right? Third, maybe fourth.
Yeah, it was hard to keep track. There were a lot of people in the box for things that.
But I think we've only had power plays in the third period.
There were like brief power plays, right? When that 3-on-3 turned into a 4-on-3 for
I'm not counting
15
any of that.
seconds.
That's a hot mess.
Yeah.
That's a hot mess. But yeah, you're right. Score sheet will show that.
Sammy Forenbach, skill.
And the fake whistle. There's a fake whistle happening. That sounds like almost like a sneaker. I heard that, and I think some other players.
A plastic
heard that.
whistle.
Yeah, it might be for the princess birthday party up there.
Which is really coming together. The decorations are
right?
really happening. It's looking sharp.
This is good, right?
Do you think it's cake and pizza before or after skating, or mid skate?
That's a good question.
You can't walk up there with your skates on, so it's got to be before or after.
Well, the princess doesn't have to tie her own skates, so
No.
I would say you can have cake whenever you want. You're the princess.
Cake on the ice?
I don't know about that.
Do you think they rented out the
place? I think
place?
Terry Connors has some rules. Yeah, it's owned by the city of Stamford too, city rink.
I love the municipal rinks.
They packed this place for some of the high school games, I'll tell you that. Antonelli, puck on his stick. Missalero right there. And we got another 50 seconds remaining in the Sharks penalty. Hawks still trying to set up here.
Nice pass by
Heslin with
Sturdivant.
it. How is that offsides? It was on him. Oh no, looks like we were calling another offset. The penalty box is again getting even fuller. There's 3 in there for the Sharks in the tank. And one over on the Icehawks penalty box. Oh, one spring's free.
We've got 44 seconds left of 5-on-4 hockey power play for the Hawks.
That's what you're calling it.
Yeah, well, yes, with plenty of other occupants in the box, but those are offsets. Sturdivant enters the zone. Heslin chasing. Nifty work there by the Shark D-man. Carries it forward. He's got skill to spare. Berlingo, I think, loses it. Nice pass from Heslin to Sturdivant. Sturdivant going to cut across the face of the goalie.
And it tracks with him.
That's a nice save.
Yep, nice save there.
That's no easy task.
Come back to Fornback. Fornback's got to give chase here. And Heslin comes up with it. In the ruckus. We got a 3-on-1 here. Up ice. And Coach Heslin calling for the change. Pinning the Sharks in the zone.
Penalty is over.
Oh, good effort by Fornback to try to feed that one up to his knees. He's back up. And trapped by Kurek. Kurek on the strong side there. Takes away that, post right up there.
Ryder Press not sure when he gets to come out of the penalty box. He's not near the score table, but his compatriot is still in the box. Kind of has developed a unique lounging, like a chaise lounge.
Yeah, a little chaise lounge over there. That's pretty fun. The chaise lounge.
Yeah.
Just try to stretch his hamstrings out, I think, Mike.
Yeah, no, they can get tight when you spend that much time in the box sitting.
Jennison fires that one for the Sharks, and Kirk traps that one.
Northwest is probably in full-on run-the-clock mode. 4-0, minute 40 to go.
Look at the shots on goal on up in the scoreboard.
They're piling up.
31-30.
31 for the Sharks, 30 for the Hawks.
Getting that one over the zone. Kirk wants to handle that one. He'll just backhand it over for Wolf to dig it. Wolf digs in there, feeds it back over to Sun. Sun's deep. He's below the goal line there.
Nice disruption by Jonathan DeRoberts. Hard to get in the way of 45, but he does.
Yep.
Chris Sun has his head up.
Sun
Feeds Josh Shook.
big cross ice pass there. To Shook. Shook puts that one over towards the net. And Miles Wolf is going to step back in. He gets a shot in.
50
behind
seconds
the
to
net.
go.
O's looking for help. A little backhand sauce pass. .40 seconds remain.
Miles Wolf, great catch by Gunnar O on that pass.
O's going to let that one be. Just gets it deep. Looks for a change. 25 seconds remain. Sharks in the zone. And looking for the clear. That puck's floating around. Not before Crofty. Nice job to clear that one out. And DeRoberts got 9 seconds
He
here.
smells blood in the water.
And fires that one, hits glass behind him. And hard slapper. And no ice called. And that's the game, folks. Your Icehawks victorious today. The 4-0 shutout. Kurek gets the shutout. And Sharks, good effort, but pesky game.
Well, I expect
all 31 of those shots. Interesting that the shots just went 31-31. But
on DeRoberts. I think.
Oh, good call.
That last shot,
was a
I think.
Yes. But it was over the
Yeah.
Okay.
And I expect at least 2, if not 3, or even 4 more games between these teams this year.
Yep. These Icehawks getting some pre-handshake line instructions
From Coach Heslin?
from Coach Heslin.
Is that what was happening?
Yes, that's what was happening.
Good.
Just get through the line, don't do anything stupid, and skate off and go to your dressing room. All right, folks.
At this point, these kids really know each other, and coaches too, I'm sure.
They do. All right, that's going to wrap it for today from Stamford, from the Terry Connors Rink in lovely Stamford down at the Cove, Stamford, Connecticut. And yep, got to think these teams see each other again. And I guess that's where they put the broken sticks over there. And all right, Mike, quick sign off here.
If I could do an N with my hands, and then I'd do the W.
Northwest.
Northwest. I got to practice this more.
You need to put your hockey gloves on and just try with the middle finger first and see if that works.
I'll practice in my basement.
Okay.
When I'm taking breaks shooting pucks.
All right, we're going to say bye. 4-0 here for your Hawks. Well, you guys will catch you on the flip side. Let's do, how do I stop here? Stop broadcast.